Playhouse word of the day is panniculectomy. So whenever anybody says panniculectomy, you have to scream. Yeah. So all that is it's a fancy term for loose skin surgery, specifically dealing in the area of the panum, which is literally just the front flap skin that hangs over your belt for the most part. If you've lost a lot of weight, and I've lost between 155 and 160 pounds, you end up with a lot of loose skin. And where that loose skin happens is anybody's guess. In my case, a lot of it happens in my belly and it hangs over. And to the point where I can't buy regular sized pants because I have to account for the extra skin. So I said, well, it's about time. I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary of losing weight, or of starting to lose weight in September. And I said, well, I'm just going to talk to my doctor this year and see what they say. And the doctor looked at things and asked me some very pointed questions. He goes, well, I'm going to refer you for a consultation to a plastic surgeon that specializes in this kind of thing. I said, great. And again, that's all covered by insurance because it's a direct referral from my primary care physician. But insurance is always an issue, and you have to jump through some hoops usually to figure out whether or not the insurance company is going to cover it, and because they don't want to. They just don't want to. But this plastic surgeon specializes in dealing with the insurance companies as well. So I went, had my consultation. I will tell you, not the best visit that I've had, because nothing puts you in your place than having a drop trowel and have somebody with a digital camera taking pictures around your crotch area. That's not the most comfortable place that I've been. But
at least you could use them for your OnlyFans account.
Oh no. That's what we call in the biz no.
How are you paying for the surgery then? Come on, man.
So
it works.
Yeah. So the doctor said, okay, so the two major criteria for qualifying through your insurance company are having lost either over 100 pounds or having a BMI under 30, which is weird because that makes you no longer obese, but that's okay. And I think it's because you've proven that you've lost a significant amount of weight to have the loose skin.
Sure.
And you're under the BMI. BMI is a different topic for another night because it's crap. But anyhow, so I qualify not under the BMI because technically my BMI is about 32% right now, or 32. The number, it's not even a percentage, but a number. But I've lost 155 plus pounds. And so I definitely qualify there. So he also asked some pointed questions that has to do with rashes and infections and chafing and all that, which has happened. So he took pictures, sent it off to the insurance company. They called me on Monday to say, hey, we're just waiting on the insurance company, but they need you to pick a date for the surgery in case they approve it. And they gave me September 4th or end of October.
Okay.
The problem with anything other than September 4th is it then interrupts 2 or 3 other events that I have to be at. So September 4th was really the only real option because it's 6 weeks of recovery.
Oh.
So 7 weeks of the initial recovery, but then you spend 7 days of the initial recovery. Then you spend another 5 weeks or 6 weeks not being able to lift anything heavier than 5 pounds.
So you're like not bedridden, but you're healing for 7
Healing,
days. And then you go back to work as long as you don't get crazy.
So with my job, since I work from home, I have a little bit more flexibility there, but I can't take the Dragon Con time, and then an additional 7 days right after that
Yeah.
for recovery. It does. I can't. And it just doesn't. I would go crazy being out of work for that long because the catch up after that, even at not my best, is going to be ridiculous. And I don't really have the extra vacation time either. So even though I could take short-term medical, but it's not, I don't even have short-term disability insurance. So it's a whole thing. So unfortunately, this means I'm not going to be able to go to Dragon Con because the insurance company called on Wednesday and said, you are approved.
Okay.
So I will tell you, there's a little voice in the back of my head that says, good thing you chose September 4th. It gives them less time to change their mind.
Oh, well, that really highlights the random kid statement. The insurance system is completely bonkers in the US.
Don't even. I mean,
Yeah.
There's okay. Mini. I swear to God, mini insurance rant.
Go for it.
Insurance, medical insurance covers things that are broken on your body sometimes.
Yep.
And the fact that we have to have separate insurance for teeth, eyes, and ears, sometimes ears, not all the time, but sometimes ears, is ridiculous. If your eyes are broken, a part of your body is broken. You did nothing for it. I might make an exception for teeth because you do have some order of control over that. Not all, but some.
Sure.
But eyes and if a doctor says this needs to be fixed anywhere on your body, and the insurance company goes, we don't think that you need that.
Right.
If it's supposed to be covered, and your doctor says you need it, that should be the end of the discussion, in my opinion, when it comes to insurance.
So basically insurance companies in the United States dictate treatment, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm going in on September 4th, which is a Wednesday. I am out that evening. It's a same-day surgery.
Wow, that's good.
It's good because I live across the street from the hospital. I can just,
mosey on over.
Well, I'm not going to walk. I'm going to walk over there, but I'm not walking home.
I love it. Mr. Boutine, you can't drive home. Don't worry about it, darling.
I'll just roll down the hill.
Just take the brakes off the wheelchair. I'll make it. Don't worry about it. That is
man.
Good, though.
Well, and to rant more about insurance a little bit.
Rant on.
When I was in college, I tried to get a colonoscopy because the recommendation is 10 years prior to family history, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, I was in my mid-20s, and both my sister and my grandfather had colon cancer in their mid-30s.
Oh, okay.
And so I went to the doctor. He agreed that I should have it, and he submitted it, and insurance was like, no, you're too young. I'm like, all right. So it was another 6 or 7 years before I ended up getting my first colonoscopy, and they did, in fact, find polyps. So luckily it wasn't cancerous at the time, but they did find stuff that was problematic. And basically I'm in my mid-30s, and I've already had 3 colonoscopies, and 2 of those they've found polyps. And they've told me
you're on the 5-year plan because they found polyps.
At this point, they've told me the most I should go in between for the rest of my life is 3 years.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
I am not volunteering to help you with the colon probe, sir. I may be a medical professional.
The colonoscopy itself isn't. I mean, you're out for it, so it's really not that bad. It's the prep that sucks.
Oh, and it's so bad.
It's drinking it that is the worst part for me. Oh,
the hose is supposed to go in the other end, dude. You're doing it wrong. The hose doesn't go in your mouth to drink it. You're doing it wrong.
I'm not getting an enema. It's a colonoscopy.
No difference.
You call yourself a medical person?
Charles, have you had one yet?
Oh no.
Oh, you haven't.
No.
Wait, you're not. You're not quite 50 yet either.
Correct. He
Not
isn't.
at all.
Although, didn't they lower that to 40?
It depends on who you talk to, but probably.
But whatever. Yeah. So I got mine. Luckily, no polyps. So I'm on the 10-year plan. Yeah, that was actually some people hate general anesthesia because it freaks them out. I love general anesthesia. Put me out. And
do it.
I wake up and go, oh, that's right. I'm in the hospital. Oh, that felt great.
Thanks for the nap.
I will say, after my colonoscopy, I woke up and I did the little mini clench and went, oh, good, doesn't hurt. Because I don't know, right? All you know is they're going to stick stuff.
Right.
Oh, man. Hey, here you go, Charles. You got some advice from chat.
Do the poop in the box.
Yep. Poop in the box. Just
First thing you do is you cut a hole in the box. Sprite that cleans you out. God, that's funny.
If only it was bubbly.